do anything to give God glory. All it costs is a willing heart and a reflective mind. Let me tell you about a reflective mind. I'm almost out of here. A reflective mind is a mind that is willing to think beyond where they are and consider where they be. Let me add some gravy on that pistol. To consider where they be in the context of where they're going. See, we are so confounded by where we are that we forget about where we've been and never consider about where we're going. Can I tell you about my foreparents? I tell this little thing all the time because it makes so much sense to me. My foreparents, maybe not y'all, because y'all, when you were born, you got spoons from Tiffany and Courtenay that was silver and gold that you can eat your Gerber's. But my foreparents said while they were working barefoot in rice fields in Morton County and in Texas, having migrated from Mississippi where they worked in the cotton fields, they used to sing a song that said, I got shoes. You got shoes. All God's children. Now, they really had half of shoes that helped them to stand in the midst of the turmoil of their own current situation. But they had the hope that one day over yonder, that they'd have more than what they had on. They'd get all that God had for them. So they didn't allow their presence to erase their past, but it gave hope to their future. And that didn't work for you. What I'm simply saying is that while you're living right where you are, consider what God has already done, and that gives you the probability of what God is going to do. That's why the psalmist says, lift up your heads, all ye, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting, and the kingdom of God. You only have to have a reflective mind, but you also need to have a willing heart. I'm going to get back to Mary in a minute. This ain't what I came to talk about today, but the Lord was speaking and I was listening. You got to have a willing heart. All God wants for you is His will for your life. Can I tell you what the will of God is? Real simple. Love God. Keep His commandments. Let me break that down and give it to you in the division. Love God and your neighbor.
Come on, man.
Okay, let me give it to you one more time. Love God and keep His commandments. 5 commandments that God give all in with a promise for your prosperity. Anybody in here broke? Money kind of funny? Let me give it to you one more time. Love God and keep God's commandments. 5 commandments came with a promise for your prosperity. Anybody in here hurting? Let me rewind and give it to you again. Love God and keep His commandments. Now, you still may not be able to meet your financial obligations, but while you are suffering with the pain of your inability, God will remind you that He is able. If you love God and keep His commandments. And then you'll be like the woman who was dealing with Elijah and Elisha. She didn't have nothing in the cup. She didn't have nothing in the Tupperware pot. And Elijah stopped by and said, look here, honey, I'm hungry. I am the man of God. Now, can I get a little something to eat? She said, man, I ain't got nothing to eat. Me and the son, we don't know. We waiting for our share basket to come and they got here yet. We couldn't pick it up and we don't really have much. And he said to her, well, what do you have? He said, see, I got a little pot right here with a little lard in the bottom of it. And I was going to use that to fry some chicken necks because all the chicken is gone. And he said, that's all right. Go get the pot with the lard and bring it here. And then when you bring it here, don't only just bring that pot